Okay, so we have video number 1 done. We need video number 2. Okay. And then, so attempts, setup, body slam, finish. Okay, second video. By the way, we need to mark these. So, warp, skip, test 1, part 1. Warp, skip, test, part 2. That was hilarious. We were watching part 2. Here we go. Okay, here was our first attempt of part 2. That looks like a bad attempt. Oh, yeah, it was bad. That looks terrible.
Okay, don't count that one, okay? Don't count that account. I was barely even trying there.
Okay, fine, I won't count it. Ooh, that position looks bad. That looks kind of bad, but we'll see what it looks like from here. We'll count it since I made it. So far, 1 for 1. Well, that's not going to last long. On this video, the first attempt was a success. Now, the first attempt technically was not a success, but I was barely paying attention at all. At that point, I decided not to count it because it's not representative. Because what will be representative is when I'm actually focusing and trying to get it. Is it success? Oh my god, 1 for 1. 1 for 1. Dude, this is... That is not going to last at all. Not even close. All right. Attempt number 2. Nope. Attempt number 3. Okay, setup was good. And body slam was good. What? What is the success rate right now? Oh, no, that doesn't count. I have to get the jump first try, otherwise it doesn't count. Okay. Nice camera. Here's attempt number 4. Kind of an iffy setup, but I think it's still good. Let's check this. Ooh, I don't know. That's kind of a bad setup. We're not counting it. Like, look how far away I was from the end. Like, if I'm that far, then the setup was bad. It's kind of interesting. So far, every time I've gotten a successful setup in this video, I've gotten the body slam. So, like 100% success rate on the body slam, as long as I have a good setup. Nice. Okay, that's a good setup. That was very bad jump because I moved all over the place when I was jumping. So you remember to tap the arrow twice to get to the next part. Maybe pause it to make sure you... Nope, no setup. Did I write down attempt? Did I just write down an attempt? I think I did. No setup. Attempt. That's a decent setup. It could be bad. Yeah, I think that's good. And also I made it. Nice. Okay. Do I get this? Oh, missed it. Because look how much time you lose when you fail that. That's a lot of time loss. That happened in the world record run, actually. It lost me like 2 seconds. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but it is in this type of run. It's only 13 minutes long. 2 seconds is a long time. Like when you have your sum of best, you're this close to your sum of best, you cannot lose 2 seconds. Attempt. That's a really good setup, actually. Maybe too good. Missed it. Sometimes the setup is like so stinking good that you actually kind of fail because you're used to having a worse setup. Like you're so close to the end that like you way overshoot your body slam, like you jump over it. That sometimes happens. Okay, that's a good. That's actually kind of bad, but let's see how I do. Oh, I made it. So if I have a bad setup and I make it, then I'll still count it. Weird logic, but okay. That's a good finish. So far, we only have 2 successful finishes. Oh my god. All right. Here's an attempt. That's a little far away from the end, but let's see how I do. Yeah, that's too far away, so I'm not counting the setup. Like, I should not miss that. Or I should not, like, you know, miss it like that, like the way I just missed it. Like, that means I put him way too far away. Here's an attempt. That's a good setup. Nope. Here's an attempt. That's pretty good. I'm gonna count it, even if I miss. It's a little far from the end, but like he's so far out. Like there's 2 ways. There's like 2 axes. Like how far out Cortex is on the platform, and also how close he is to the end. Like there's 2. Those are the 2 factors. He's a little far from the end, but he's like super far out on the platform, so it's still a good position. See, I clipped on top of the end, which means that it was close enough to where I could have gotten it, but I missed it. I hate how that happens. Like, why is it even possible for you to get the body slam and then you miss it? It like automatically tries to do it again and misses. I don't know. Successful attempt to set up. Now Cortex is doing a bad animation. I don't know if I think I'm not gonna change anything based on that. So that's just gonna happen sometimes. Can't do anything about it except just hope. But sometimes you can still make it, even if he's doing the animation. Oh, that looked good, but then he fell off. Darn. That's an attempt. That is a terrible setup, not counting that. That is another bad setup. What are you doing, dude? Here's an attempt. That's good. So far, we're 10 for 17 on the setups. Actually, that's more than 50%. Missed the body slam. Also, the camera was being dumb right there. I don't know if I should count that attempt because the camera screwed me up. Yeah, let's not count that one. Because the camera doesn't usually do that in runs, so shouldn't have to worry about it. Here's a... I marked it as an attempt, though. Okay, just do not mark the next attempt, okay? Do not mark the next attempt. 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 Okay. Now we're on track, because I wanted to get rid of the one where the camera was weird. And setup is good. And I got the body slam, finally. Again. Oh, that doesn't count. No, that definitely doesn't count. Really bad. Here's another attempt. How far into the video are we? We don't need it to be full screen. We're 9 of 23 minutes. Yeah, I think that could work. That setup could work. It's not the best, but it's not completely undoable, so counting it still. And then he did an animation, and I still made it. Good job. I can't believe I only have 2 successful attempts out of all of these so far in this video. Should I count it if I miss the slide jump? I don't know how much time it wastes. It only wastes like a fraction of a second. We're not going to count that as a fail. Oh, I don't know though, because like how much time did that waste? I think like an entire second just got wasted right there. Should I count that or not? Like, that's a second wasted, so it's a fail. Like, you cannot waste a second on this part. Did a whole second get wasted though? I think it did. Because the fail by itself, it took an entire second to fail. So we're not counting it. I'm so sad. Like, everything else was good, except sometimes you get unlucky and you just don't get the slide jump. I mean, you could say it's my fault, but I don't know. So yeah, I may have just screwed myself out of a successful finish there. But it was not a success because I lost a second. You can't lose a second. I'm sorry. Okay, so... Oh, that almost worked. I was missing a lot of body slams in this video compared to the first video, I'm pretty sure. I remember like thinking to myself, like, man, I am rushing this so much. That's kind of an iffy position. Let's see how I do. I think I'm still gonna count that. It's like right on the line between good and not good position. I'll still count it. Okay, that's a good setup, and got the jump. Oh, great. I still only have 2 successful finishes. That's not good. That is a terrible position. Not even counting it. He did an animation on top of it. Ooh, that's bad. I'm not counting that. Like, technically you could still make it, but it's really bad. You're not counting that one. All right. Oh, that's kind of bad too, buddy. You need to not put him right there, but I still made it. A little bit of an inconsistent standard here. I'm saying this setup is bad, but I still made it, so I'm still counting the setup as a success. It's kind of weird how it works. Like, if I gave myself a bad chance to succeed and I did not succeed, then of course it was because of the bad chance to succeed. If I give myself a bad chance to succeed and I still succeed, then it's just weird. Like, why would I give myself the body slam but not the setup? Because if you get the body slam, that automatically means you got the setup. So I'm still going to count it as a successful setup, even though normally I would not. Come on, just get a good finish. Finally, dude. That took forever. You've only got 3 so far in this whole video. That's 12 minutes long. Up to this point. That is still a bad position. Like, I think I'm being inconsistent about this. Like, that is a bad position. I don't know. He's like really far out on the ledge. I don't think this one's as bad as the last one, though. It's really hard to tell. You know what? I'm not counting it. He's way, way too far away from the end for that to be a good setup. That is even worse. No wonder I was missing so many body slams. That is what am I doing? Wait, what? What was I doing right here? I was being an idiot. That's what I was doing. Here's another attempt, and I think that's bad. Let me just check. Yeah, that's definitely bad. We're not counting it. And another bad setup. What am I doing? Why am I getting so many bad setups? Epic fail. Why did I just pause? Oh my god. Seriously? I am messing up so much. Alright. We got a good setup. Finally. No wonder I was missing so many body slams. I didn't even notice I was having terrible setups. Okay. Good job. Finally got another good finish. We have 4 finishes so far. 4 successful finishes. And I say that they're successful if literally the entire skip is perfect, no mistakes, or no major mistakes. Like, so, yep. And that's what I'm going for every run up to at this point. So that's what I have to keep track of. Bad position, not counting. Finally, dude, seriously, just stop being inconsistent with your setup. That is bad. That is bad. Here's another attempt. I don't know. Is the setup good? That's a good setup. Oh. Good setup. Now I'm on a streak of good setups. And I got the body slam. We're up to 10 body slam successes in this video so far. How about the finish? And we got a good finish. Good job. We are up to 5 successful finishes. Okay. not good. Another attempt. Very, very good setup. That's like perfect. That is a perfect setup. It's so good that I'm probably going to overshoot the end. Let's see what happens. But I usually adjust my strategy whenever I get a good setup, like to make sure that doesn't happen. And dang it. The camera screwed me over there, but I still got it, so still count it. Did I mark it down as an attempt? I better have marked it down. God dang it. Yes, setup. That's one where you overshoot the end because your position is too good. Like, watch this. Like, look at that. My feet are like right on top of the end. Like, if I didn't do a body slam, I would have made it right there. But nope. That's very unfortunate when that happens. What am I doing? I think I forgot that I was supposed to reset my attempt afterwards. Like a moron. Like, again, what are you doing? You're not supposed to do that. Stop.
Idiot. Idiot.
Dude, the way I said idiot was actually kind of funny.
Idiot. Idiot.
I'm running out of space on my page. No. I need to make the lines closer together. What just happened? Another missed attempt. That's what happened. Very good setup. And I had a lot of time to do it too. I got the body slam. This body slam success rate is actually way less than 50% now. Man. Not good. Nope. Just trying to go fast again. But I missed it as a result of it. Here's the attempt. And that setup looks kind of bad. It's possible, but I think it's still not considered a success because it's a really bad position. Like, Cortex is too low down on the platform. Like, I could have still made it, but I'm not going to count it because it's bad. That's a bad position, too, I think. Wait, let me just look again. Yeah, definitely bad. Definitely bad. I'm not counting that as a successful setup. Here's an attempt. I think that will be counted as a successful setup. That should not have made it. That was a very sketchy jump. What the heck was that jump? That was a very, very sketchy jump right there. Oh my gosh. That is so disappointing. How few times I was able to get that without messing up. I guess I don't practice that enough. Look how much time I just wasted here. Also, a truck pulled up right next to my house for some reason right here, so that's why there's that sound in the background. Should I count that as success? I don't think so. We're not counting it. That was kind of bad too. But I still made it, so we're counting it, apparently. Because logic. Is this where I stopped? Yeah. That's it. Much worse success rate compared to before. Actually, I'm going to put the number next to each one. So... 5, 10... How long will the highlight take? So we're finished analyzing that, but I was also going to analyze the 6-hour-long video, which sounds like it'd take forever, but actually I don't know if it will because of the few amount of times that I made that actually get warp skip and runs. So anyways, or get to warp skip. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, like I counted before, 45, and we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 23, we have 5, 10, 11, why 11s look like tally marks, which is very confusing. I'm going to make the ones look like ones instead of like tally marks. 11, and then we have finished, we only have 6. And then we have attempts for video 2. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. 5, 10, 13. And we only have 5 finishes. So let's compare the percentages. So, we have 28 divided by 55. Again, 50% of the time. Wow, that's crazy how close it is to 50%. Like, 50% of the time I get a successful setup. That's crazy. And then we have body slams. 13 divided by 28. We're just going to divide it by the top number. 46%. Again, it's pretty close to 50. A little bit less than 50. Basically the same success rate as the last video. Huh. And then we have finishes, 5 of 13. 38% of the time. Dang. Compared to 6 divided by 11 is 54%. So way less. I was going fast every single time, so I would have less successes naturally, but still. Now, the 6-hour long stream, I wonder how many attempts are going to be in that. Way, way less attempts. There's only going to be like 15 or 20 attempts at most in a 6-hour long stream of Warp Skip. Right? It's not like I even succeed most of the time anyways. Like, most of the time I do not even get past the first step, which is getting the setup. Like, I don't even get that on the first try. So now I successfully completed Warp Skip more times than I would indicate in the numbers, because the numbers only indicate whether you got a flawless success, like a success with no mistakes whatsoever. Like, one thing is succeeding at the skip and one thing is doing it quickly. I'm measuring how quickly I do it, or successfully getting the skip while doing it quickly. That's what I'm measuring right now. So there's going to be very, very few successes in this 6-hour long video. I guess my estimate is that I have 20 attempts, and then the rates will probably be similar to these rates here. Okay. Here we go. So what we're going to do to watch this video, it's 6 hours long. So what we're going to have to do, here, let's go to downloads. This is a long video. In fact, it's going to take so long. Oh, I just realized something. I think I'm screwed. I can use the skip 5 seconds ahead function. Maybe I should just do that instead, because I think I could get through that video pretty quickly, just skipping 5 seconds over and over again, instead of using the 64 times speed. And in fact, I could skip more than 10 seconds. 6-hour long stream of Twinsanity. Because it would take a long time for that to load in Windows Movie Maker. So I think what I'm going to do instead is... What is this video here? Huh. 6-hour long video. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see how this works with the skipping 5 seconds. Look how fast I'm going. Like, I'm going really fast. Like, this will not take that long. Like, seriously. Okay, we're on Warp Skip. We have 1 attempt. We're already on our first attempt. We're on our first attempt. Oh, and guess what? I have multiple attempts. Okay, so basically, how am I going to count this? Because sometimes I might fail the first try, and then I have a second try. Do I count the second try? I think I do count it. Even though I didn't walk out of the corridor a second time, I still count the second try. So, it's kind of iffy. It's not quite comparable. Dang it. Yeah, this is gonna suck, because it's not gonna be, because walking out of the corridor and then jumping immediately is harder than just standing still and jumping. Like, they're different. they're definitely different. Which... And plus, here I do this completely differently because in the runs, I don't. Whenever I fail any aspect, if I fail the setup, I don't restart the attempt. If I fail the setup, I'll just keep trying to jump off of his head over and over again. Oh man. It needs to be comparable to the first part, though. It needs to be comparable. So... Dang it. I highly regret this, but I mean, it's kind of a no-win situation. If you do it where it's completely comparable, then you're going to miss a lot of attempts of me doing the skip that are in the video. But if you do it the other way, obviously it's not comparable. So, okay, attempt number 1. Setup. Successful setup. Good job. That's actually pretty surprising. That was my first... What the heck are you doing, dude? This was the beginning of the stream. I just tried to get a gold segment by not adjusting the camera at all before doing the body slam attempt. Fail. Okay.
Hard to beat that goal like I usually do for this segment. Hey.
I was trying to beat my gold segment, that's why. How many attempts this takes? My position is good too. Like, why am I failing this much? Okay. Dang it. Man.
That was bad and I still got it.
So that was a successful finish there. All right. Now we have to skip to the next attempt.
Still start person.
Attempt number 2 already. We're already on the number 2. And...
No.
fail!
Okay, now we'll just do good. Save.
So I'm not counting this one at all. I'm not counting any of the next few attempts. Or next part of it, because it's not comparable. Okay. What is this run? Is this the 1345? The 1345. Wait! No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, this is a 1412. This is a 1412. I thought I had like a perfect Antagony. I didn't actually check to see like what it looked like after the fact. I'm glad I saved the stream though, because I have all this stuff here.
When I fight 15, I've been playing underground run in the court. I have to answer. I know some formed.
And the stream worked well pretty much the whole time.
So,
It's nice. So that I failed dimension skip, right? On that attempt. This is a nice way to skip ahead in a video instead of using the speed up feature. This is way better. Oh, I missed dimension skip. Dang it. Fail. Alright, we got another attempt, finally. Alright, here we go. Attempt number 3. Failed the setup. This is why the skip sucks. Here we go, folks. Here we go. This is why the skip sucks. I can't ever get it. Oh my gosh. Now, this attempt goes down as just one attempt with a fail, like a miserable fail. Wait, did I even get the setup? I don't think I did. Like, first try, you have to get it first try, otherwise it's a fail automatically. Yep. Oh my gosh. What is this run? This is a failed Antagony, I think. Because I didn't finish this run, right? Wait, I finished this run? What? What is this? This is like a 1450 something. No, this is a 15. Low 15. Finished run. Okay, we're 1 hour in. We're actually making very good progress. We're already 1 hour into the video. This is way easier than I was expecting. Alright, we're on another attempt already. This is actually a good run attempt right here. We're like 2 seconds behind record, which I still consider to be a good attempt because the record was stinking really good. Okay, 4th attempt. Do I succeed at the setup for once in my life? I got it. We are 50% success rate at the setup still. Nice. I got the body slam. And I don't count that pause as a fail. I did pause here for a little bit, but I still don't count that as a fail. But I missed that jump, which counts as a fail. That counts as a fail because you lose too much time from that. And that epically failed too. So 0 successes so far. So what is this run? Wait, is this the 1345? No, this was a 611. I don't think I got 3 Antagony here. But like this could have been a world record. This was still technically had a chance to be a record, right? Wait, what? There's no way this is the ball glitch thing that I messed up. I messed up ball glitch on this run. And I got what? Oh, I got 1358. This is the run where I got 1358 and I messed up. I gotta look at this. If I hadn't messed up that last ballroom thing, what would the run have been? What would it have been? Okay. Okay. Okay, how many seconds did I lose? How many seconds does this lose? So the ball should go up right now. So 5.
What? You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, that loses a lot of time, but it still wouldn't have been enough. At lost 11 seconds, if I had not made that mistake, the run would have been like a 13:47. A 13:47. Wow. This would have been like a 13:47 if I hadn't made that mistake. It's kind of crazy that even with that giant, even if I hadn't had that my giant mistake, I still wouldn't have gotten a PB. It would have been like a 7:35 Antagony. Still not good enough for PB. So I shouldn't be too disappointed with that. The run was already dead at that point. Okay. Also, is this recording still? Yeah. Let's warp skip attempt. And also I was resetting runs more often here, so I didn't get to warp skip as often. We're on a decent run. Oh, no, I failed dimension skip. Okay, another warp skip attempt, finally. This could have been record if I shaved another 6 seconds off from my previous run, which would have been pretty hard to do. Okay, attempt number 5. And I failed it. Oh, man. Second try, the setup was kind of bad. Did I get it? Obviously, the setup is bad, so I'm having a much harder time getting the jump. I got it, though. Bad run. I think I didn't mess up that final part. Nice. I was going a bit slower than usual, but... Yep, got it. Let's see how this run went. Did I finish it? Probably not. I want to see how I died. I got pretty far and attacked me, and then I missed that. This jump right here. Okay. Nope. Screwed up something. What did I screw up? Dimension skip. So yeah, I stopped doing this practice stuff for dimension skip at that point. Because I didn't feel like it. Wow, this is a bad run. It wouldn't have even mattered. Because that run sucked. Another failed dimension skip. Lots of failed nut skips as well. Okay, maybe we get this. Hey, this is a good run. 4:45, only 2 seconds behind record.
Whoa.
And also, this was the gold segment.
2:38.
This is the part I clipped out and uploaded to my channel. where I got a gold segment for Dimension Skip, but it only got 10 views, which is great. Oh, here's a warp skip attempt. I can't forget about that. That's what I'm here for. The setup looks bad. I already kind of glimpsed of the setup. It looks kind of bad. But if I get it first try, then I still count it. Does that count? Does that count though? I don't know. That it's kind of like on the line between between a meh setup and a bad setup. Like, I don't think I was even close. Like, let me see what the next jumps look like.
Please.
Yeah, this is a bad setup. This is not even good. Bad animation. I don't know. It's hard to say whether I should count this. Like, I could theoretically, but I should have a better chance of making it with this like camera angle right here. Well, I don't know. That camera angle is not the best to jump from.
Please, come on.
I think I should not count this setup as a good setup because I had to have like a perfect jump to make it. So we're not counting it as a good setup, unfortunately.
This is where we rock.
I'm 21.
Wait, where did I do? Oh, right here. Alright. This is the... Oh, I did finish this run because this was the run where the timer got screwed up. Alright, here we go. Another attempt. Okay. Did I get it? Setup is terrible. So, nope, I didn't. Yeah. I'm not counting this as an attempt because I don't walk out of the corridor. It's very unfortunate because this would have been a success. But I didn't walk out of the corridor, so it doesn't count. Because walking out of the corridor, switching the camera around, and then jumping right away is much harder than just standing there and jumping. So, okay. So this run finished. It was probably like a mid 14. But I didn't get timed, of course. We're almost halfway done. Nice. We're making good progress. So far, my success rate is 0%. 0%. Like, technically speaking, like, my criteria for success is you have to get every part of the skip first try, and you cannot mess a single thing up. Like, and I can do that sometimes. When that happens, I get usually a 122 or better. If I don't mess a single thing up, I get 122 or better. And anything, like the reason why I can be 122 or 121 is because there's like a second or 2 seconds of just like movement or pausing for like slight periods of time to like set up tricks that can vary. But anyways, 0% success right here in a 6-hour-long stream. So far, at least. We're halfway through. Almost halfway through. Wait. Yeah, that's not it. And I've only done 7 attempts, so I think I overestimated how many attempts I did. Come on. Get. Good, successful. Yeah, I was resetting if the run was bad. Like, I was not doing resetless runs, which is why I didn't get to warp skip very much. Now we're halfway done. So that means we probably did only about 14 attempts, maybe even less, like maybe only 10 attempts, because I started doing non-resetless. I missed warps. Dimension skip. Dang it. Come on, man. This is a bad attempt, but I still kept going. I missed dimension skip. Are you serious? Come on. Dang it. Wait. Missed dimension skip again? Come on, dude. Killing me right now. You're not getting to warp skip at all in like almost an entire hour. I don't know. Probably not an hour. Like half an hour or 40 minutes. Something like that. Is this a run? Please be a run. Please. I think it's a run, finally. Like an hour later, it took me an hour to get back to warp skip. And also this was, okay, this attempt was 4 seconds behind record, so it still could have been a viable run. All right. Finally, attempt number 8. Jeez. Can I just get one successful attempt in my entire life? That setup, I don't know. It's kind of an iffy setup. But I still got it, so we count it. Setup and body slam. Body slam number 2 that successfully was no successful finish. Good job, dude. But this was still, a good attempt at warp skip. Like, I only lost like a second there, maybe even less than a second. Let's see how much time I lost. Yeah, I lost it was still a 122. So, and this was actually the 1345. No, wait, no, it wasn't. Where was it? I think this was the 1345, actually. So the 1345 had perfect warp skip except for one little tiny mistake that cost 1 second. Which made it a 123 warp skip. And then, so let's just make sure this is the 1345, just so it looks stupid. Yep. Oh my gosh. Alright, still 2 more hours to get through, just 2 more. Oh, another attempt. Thank you. No longer bored because I have this attempt to look at. Right. Very good setup. Good job. And oh, you got the body slam. Good job. Is this the 607? Wait, no. I had a 449 entrance into this part of the run. So let's see how I do here. Finish. That doesn't count. And nope. I couldn't even. I literally couldn't finish it. Not that I had a bad finish. I just couldn't finish it because I fell off. That's sad. Very sad. That run. Let's see. I was 6 seconds behind. Could have saved at least 2 seconds, so I would have been only 3 seconds behind record if I finished this without messing up this slide jump here. This could have been a world record, but I messed up that part right there. Epic fail. This is a very, very good attempt, actually. Only about 1 second behind the record right now. 202 hub 1, 241 dimension skip, so here's another attempt. Here's another attempt. This is the 10th attempt. Good setup? Yeah, I think that's going to count as a good setup. Yep, and I even got the body slam. Good job. Oh my goodness. Wait, what is this? Is this the 607? Let's see. How's this go? I was a little slow there, but I think I'm still going to count it. Like, I paused a bit right there just to be safe. But I'm still counting it. So finally, on the best attempt of the day, I just so happened to get a successful warp skip. But I did still lose time because a couple of things were kind of slow. So it was a 122, but I still counted as a success. And 607. That's how you get a 607 entrance to Antagony. Everything has to go perfectly. Everything has to go perfectly. You have to get a 202 hub 1, 241 dimension skip, 123. It was more like a 122.7 warp skip. And there you go. You get a 607 entrance. 0.3 ahead of record. Now, actually, I think it was a 606. If you look at the time, it was a 606. So this is one of my best ever first 3 hubs, or first 3 segments. Probably like in the top 5 of my best runs to get to Antagony. This was a world record fail. I died in Antagony on this run, which is very sad. Antagony was going perfectly, and I was 2 seconds ahead of record, or 2.7 seconds ahead of record when I died. And I died in the stupidest way possible. A very, very stupid way to die. Watch this. You probably already saw it. No, you didn't see it. Why the heck would you see it? It's on my YouTube channel, but... Are you kidding me? That is the easiest jump in the world. That is an easy, easy jump. You should not mess that up. Come on, dude. Come on. That is very, very sad.
Yeah. Cool.
Nope, failed dimension skip. Nice. Fell off. Alright. Oh, this was even better. So this one was a 442. Look at these splits. These are crazy splits. 202, 239. Insane. This might be my best ever. In fact, this might be my best ever Hub 1 and Dimension Skip segments combined. In fact, look at this. It might even be a 441. Yeah, it was a 441. At least if you look at it this way. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. But watch me fail warp skip. Such a wasted opportunity. Okay, theoretically on this run, let's just say it was a 442 on the dot. Let's say I got a 121 warp skip. Let's say I basically almost tie my gold segment and get a 121 warp skip. This would be a 603. 603 split. 603. That would be absolutely insane. That would be 4 seconds ahead of the record. I mean, it doesn't even sound like much. Like, I would only be 4 seconds ahead of record. And then let's say I get a 730 Antagony. That would be a 1333. And even with that perfect gameplay. Let's say I even get a 727. Let's say I get a 727 Antagony. Still not sub 1330. Still not. Like, you have to have everything literally perfect to get a sub 1330. But yeah, this was insane. Alright, epic fail at warp skip. Oh, so sad. Man, you blew it, dude. You had such a good run. That's even a good setup. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Does that count as a good setup? I mean, I obviously failed, so... But I think that could have worked. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to count that as a good setup because, like, it's kind of close, but I think that's still, like, a decently good spot to jump from. And also, I got the clip off of the end right there. Like, I landed on it kind of. Like, look how close I was to having an epic pace into Antagony. So, did I write down... I don't think I wrote it down. So, setup is good, but body slam is missed. So sad. So sad. And look at that. 7 minutes. So sad. I literally finished this Antagony. Are you kidding me? Man, this is the saddest run on Earth. This is the saddest run ever. Look at those first 2 splits, dude. Oh, man. Theoretically, if I had a 121 warp skip, and then I got a 752 Antagony, what would the run be? What would the final time be? 603 plus 752 is... It still would have been a 14. That's funny. Are you serious? Like, the Antagony was also pretty bad, so... We only have 1 hour left.
pseudonym.
Dude, we still only have 11 attempts. I hope I didn't forget anything. Is this another one? Yep. We got another one finally. This one was 3.4 seconds behind record. I reached this point, and we have an attempt. And setup. Good setup. Good job. How about the body slam? No, missed it. And then I epically failed right there. Nice.
Now.
Is this another success? Hey, good job. Another run. 5 seconds behind record, but still a run. And an attempt. Setup. Nope, didn't get it. That's sad. That would be crazy if this was the, There's no way this was the 611, right? Was this the 645? Or 1345? This can't be the 1345. No, it wasn't. Oh, it was. This was the 1345. Wait, no, it wasn't. Wait, I'm confused. Wait, I think this was. Did I mess up my description? No, this was a 1350 something. I got a 1353. I don't even remember this. I guess I kind of remember it, but... Huh. Wait, I hope I didn't mess up my description. Let's see. Because I thought that on the second 1345, I actually... Wait. Oh, look at this video getting views. What the heck? Why did this one only get 10 views and this one gets 24 views after 6 hours? I'm gonna skip to the ending. I like the ending. Nice. So what I was going to check was my 1345 to see if I messed up the description. Wrote the wrong thing in the description. So I said that the second one I got to anti 614. Did I write the wrong description? Wait. Yeah, I did write the wrong description. Oh, wow. Fail. I was thinking of a different run. Like, let me check the turn G. No, technically I could have gotten record without ball glitch because basically to get record, no, like look, 1339, I would have had to have gotten a 728. Like a 728.00, and I don't think it's even, I mean, it's probably possible to get that without ball glitch, but it's like extremely not possible. It's like very difficult. Dude. I'll leave the description as is. I'll leave it as is. Okay. Epic fail, dude. I knew I messed something up because my brain was like, wait just a second here. I thought you got a 614 on your 1345. No, actually, I got it on the 1353, which I totally completely forgot about. I got 1353. Wow. Not even sub record that I got in like January of this year. But yeah, 1353. Wait, did I seriously sniff right there? I just get a casual 13.
Oh, come on.
Anyways, we gotta finish this. How close are we to finishing? We're pretty close. Pretty close. I think we only have one more run to get through, actually. Because we have the 1345 times 2. This is the 1345. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, because my stream ended because of my internet issues. So you actually don't get to see the end of this run. So in my second 1345, these were the splits. Pretty bad splits for like modern times. For me, at least, like 205, 243, 205, 449. 6 seconds behind record. Like, it's crazy how you can't have these splits anymore and actually be a good run. But still salvageable technically, so I kept going. And I think I got a good warp skip on this, because otherwise, how the heck would I even have a chance? Okay. Attempts. It turns out I only had 14 total attempts. Setup. Very good setup. Body slam. good body slam. 5 total body slam successes. How about the rest of it? Oh, I got it. Good job. So 2 successful finishes. So that's how this I got. Even though the previous splits were kind of bad, this is how I was able to save it with a good warp skip. And this ended up being not quite a gold seg. About a 122 flat. And it ended up being a 611 split. And look at the best possible time. It's just barely sub-record. So, like, I have to get a perfect Antagony. Almost certainly have to get Ball Glitch. Either get Ball Glitch or have a literally perfect, flawless Antagony, which I've never done before. My best Antagony without Ball Glitch is 729, and that would not have been good enough to get record, which is crazy. A 729 would have literally been a 1340 flat. It would have tied the record if I got a 729. I had to get a 728 or a 727 to get the record. And I ended up having a very good run. But what cost me the run for this? No Ball Glitch. Like, I was hoping for Ball Glitch. If I had gotten Ball Glitch, I may have gotten world record. But I think I also messed up some stuff after not getting Ball Glitch, so I think I maybe still could have gotten record. I don't know. Like, I messed up a couple things, but I think it still would have been like a 1342 if I didn't have those mistakes at the end. Like, I'm pretty sure Ball Glitch was a requirement for this to be a success. And that's the last one, and my internet dies here, so you don't get to see the last part of it. I think what I'll do, though, is I'll save this Twitch clip of the last part of the run because and that's where my internet died. So actually what I'm going to do is my internet died and then came back. And this is where it came back. So we'll highlight this. Uh, 13:45 point. What was the time? Actually, I want to see. The Jets won a football game. It was a 13:45.79. Okay. Right. Good for you. Let's count up the totals. So I think my ratios were actually way better because I was focusing more and taking it a bit more slowly. So yeah, that only took about a total of 1 hour and 24 minutes, I think. That's when I started it, right? 1 hour and 24 minutes to look through a 6-hour long video and find all of the times I did warp skip. Okay. The total amount of attempts was 14. The total amount of setup successes was 8. Now, it could be like 5, it could be 10, or it could be 8. Like, there were a few setups that were really iffy. Like, it was hard to tell whether to count it. So, but my final count ended up being 8. Body slam successes, 5. Actually, that's a very good ratio, 5 out of 8. When you have a good setup, you can get the body slam quite often. Finishes, only 2. 2 of 5 were good finishes without any mistakes. Okay. I was not looking forward to this because I thought it was gonna suck to have to like try to figure out like look through both of these videos to find the success rates of this stuff. But